Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, July 8th, 2014. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, number 144. I have a couple small things to share with you this week and a couple bigger projects that I'm working on that I'm going to tell you about but not quite share at this point in time. So, let's get started. First off, I made a second pair of the slingback slippers that I showed last week. I used two of the same colors that were used in those slippers, and it was used throughout the entire slipper. They are actually, the sole is one color, the top and the strap are another color. I just used the same color throughout. I'm not going to drag them out and show you. They have been worn and washed. They're the same thing I showed last week, so really what's the point? If anything, I will hopefully get pictures taken and post them on my Ravelry page, and you'll be able to see my feetses. So yeah, second pair is done and completed. I will probably do one or two more pairs before the end of the month is up. The next thing I have to share, the July dishcloth was posted in the Smells Like Yarn Ravelry group I'm in. And it is called the Moss Stitch Dishcloth. It is a very simple, very easy pattern. Even a beginning knitter can do this without a problem. I decided to go with the yarn that Debbie Due to You sent me in my package, which is the Lily Sugar and Cream, and the color is Summer Splash. And here it is. And of course, my usual. This is the front. This is just done by simple slipping stitches with the yarn in the back and purlwise, sorry. And that's the other side. And hopefully you can see it because all of a sudden it's starting to get dark outside again. Nothing new. So there's that. And my daughter saw it and she really liked it. And she said, Mom, you know, could you make me one? And I said, you supply the yarn and I'll make you one. Now this is done on a size 5 needle, made of denser fabric. Hers was done on a size 7 needle, and it's the square, I want to say it's the Cubits needle that came in the 3-pack sampler that I got. I don't know, don't quote me, I'm probably wrong, you never know. But hers was done with Bernat Baby Cakes, and unfortunately I looked on the label and could not find the color listed anywhere. But this is it. It is slightly lighter weight yarn than the Lily Sugar and Cream, so they worked up about the same size, actually. But this is hers. It's really nice. It's super soft. The only thing I have to do is sew in the ends, take pictures, and she'll have it. So there's number 2. That's how quick they work up. No time at all. And because I still had in the project bag I took with me to work the yarn left over from my dishcloth, I made a tiny one. This is just casting on half the number of stitches used in the original pattern and working half the number of rows that are required, and yeah. So, little one. Don't know if it's going to be a face scrubby or if I'm just going to use it as a coaster under a glass. So, there's that. That's done. The last thing I have to actually show you, the TGIF Ravelry group has the Christmas in July challenge going on. It has been extended through the end of August, which is really cool because something I plan on doing, now I can take it a step further. I'm not going to show you what that is. I'm not going to tell you what that is. I guess you're just going to have to wait and see when I finally get it done. But I did manage to make one of the cork knees. I'm not done with it. The base of it is done, but there's embellishments I want to do on it. So until I get the embellishments done, I'm not going to show that. So you may see that next week. We'll see. And thank you very much to Miss Erin and Miss Elfin Jen for offering to send me corks, because if I do what I want to do, I'm going to need those corks. So anytime you want, you know, just message me, let me know how much the postage is going to cost, and I will reimburse you for postage. But I really appreciate it because, like I said, I have 4 corks. I've used one, and I discovered that one of them is bigger than the others. But I can adjust the pattern however I need to adjust it. And there are 2 individual patterns. There is a knit pattern, and there is a crochet pattern. I've done the crochet, and I really like that one. So the only other thing I am going to show you with that's involved in the Christmas in July challenge is the first thing that I made. I have not yet posted pictures of them because I have not had the cooperation of the sky outside. But this was a real quick, just throw it in a bag, take it with me to work, and do it. And they're called mini snowmen. And ta-da, these are the twins. The pattern itself for the body and the scarf for the snowman are found on Ravelry. They did not come with the hat pattern. I created the hat pattern because I did not like the way the heads were finishing off. They looked too pointy to me for snowmen. The faces and the little arms and hands are stitched on with embroidery floss, but they're really cute. They're twins, and like I said, I still have to post pictures. The problem is I tried taking a picture without the flash on my tablet. You couldn't really see them too well. I tried it with a flash, and it actually made them look like they were glowing, and it washed out the little faces. So I'm hoping when I come home from work tomorrow, the sky will cooperate, and I will be able to just go outside and get a picture of them out there. So there's the little twins. So that's all I have to actually show you and share with you. I do have a project that I want to do that is involved in the Christmas in July, but now that I have the extra time, I think I'm going to, like I said, take it a step further than I was planning. But I'm not going to share that with you until it is done. Complete, kaput, out of the way, 100%. So, you'll have to wait. The only other thing I started was a sweater. I am going to give it a go again. It's a top-down sweater pattern I chose. I was going to go with the sweater pattern that Erin had suggested for me, but my fear is that I'm not going to make the length of the body long enough, and I'm going to get into doing, you know, attaching the sleeves and doing the yoke, and then I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to say, oh no, it's too short. So I decided for my first sweater, I'm going to go with a top-down sweater. This is a completely seamless sweater as well as the one Erin suggested. It is called the February Ladies Sweater. And this is a crappy picture because it's in black and white, but there it is nevertheless. I will put a link in the description so you can get a better look at it. It does have some lace work to it, not really open, but there's that. You can kind of see it there. And if anybody wants to pitch a fit, because you might see a couple little instructions, they can go, you know. We'll leave it at that. But this is the pattern I've chosen. The body length is adjustable. The sleeve length is adjustable. The width around the sleeves can be adjusted if you want. So it's kind of a really forgiving pattern. And I think it'll be great for my first knit sweater. So I am actually halfway through the yoke increases on the sweater, and I am at the point where there are 3 buttonholes. I'm just doing a simple yarn over buttonhole because it'll really be more decorative than, you know, utility purposes on that. But so we'll see what happens, and they kind of blend in with the sweater. If you're not looking, you're really not going to see them, which is what I like about it too. So, but halfway through the yoke increases, I'm doing the next repeat I have will actually do the last buttonhole I have to do, which is cool. And then, you know, so maybe next week I'll pull it out depending on how much progress I have and actually show you how far I've gotten. And that is something I will definitely take to work and work on because I don't really have to think. It's not something, if I set it down, I'm going to say, oh my God, where did I leave off? So anyway, that's it. I'm already at 9 minutes. I'm going to call it quits here. I do have to get some sleep because I have to work tonight. I did not do any sewing. I'm going to save my sewing for my 3-day breaks that I get because once you get out here in the sewing room, you don't want to leave. So that's it for me. I do look forward to watching everyone's videos. I hope you all have a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. As for me, I'm out. I'm going to go get some sleep. As for you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is. I really do hope it's a great one, and I will see you all next week. Bye!